It's the final of the 2024 Euros between England versus Spain. But for most Ghanaians, this is a final between Nico Williams versus Kobbie Mainoo, who are all players of Ghanaian descent representing their country of their choice. Well, coming up, we're going to look at how far they've performed to get their countries to reach the finals of the 2024 Euros. We'll also be looking at how England and Spain managed to reach the final of the Euros and what is at stake for the two teams if they win the Euros title. Well, more coming up right here on Sports Updates Ghana. But first, please share your thoughts in the comment section. Which country do you think is going to win the Euros? Is it going to be England or Spain? Share your thoughts in the comment section. But in the meantime, please subscribe, like, share, and now let's get right into it. So on Sunday, July 14, 2024, the final of the 2024 Euros would come alive as England takes on Spain. Now, England has never ever won the Euros in the history of the tournament. However, for the Spanish national team, they've won the title on 3 occasions, with 2012 being their last time to win the Euros. They are looking forward to upset England by winning their 4th Euros title, but England are also looking forward to win their first ever Euros title, especially after losing the last edition of the Euros to Italy in the final. So they are making their second consecutive return to the final of the Euros. Can England be able to win this Euros, or is it going to be Spain? Be it as it may, it will be a win for Ghanaians because they have a player in each of the two sides going to play in the match. We have Nico Williams on the side of Spain and Kobbie Mainoo on the side of England. Now, let's start off by looking at how these two players have performed for their respective countries going into the final of the 2024 Euros and how, in fact, they represent Ghana on the bigger stage. Now, let's start with Nico Williams. We all know Nico Williams. He needs no introduction. He's the brother of Black Star striker Inaki Williams. Unlike Inaki Williams, Nico Williams chose to represent Spain, and last year he made his debut for the Spanish national team. Since then, he has become a regular for the Spaniards. Well, he's just 22 years of age, and at the ongoing Euros, well, Nico Williams has always been a starter for the Spanish national team. Now, this is how Nico Williams has performed for Spain at the ongoing Euros. So, Nico Williams has played in 5 out of 6 matches that Spain have played to the final of the 2024 Euros. In their first game against Serbia, he was in action and also was in action in the game against Italy. However, in their final group game against Albania, he was left on the bench. When Spain met Georgia in the round of 16 stage of the 2024 Euros, well, that was where Nico Williams showed his brilliance by scoring his first goal and grabbing a first assist and completing 100 accurate passes in the game to win the Man of the Match award in that particular match against the Georgian country. Well, he has gone on to play in the quarterfinals match against Germany, where he put up a superb performance and repeated same in the semi-final clash against France. So these are the matches that Nico Williams has played for Spain in the lead up to the final of the 2024 Euros. Now, let's go to Kobbie Mainoo. Now, Kobbie Mainoo made it into the English senior national team just this year as far back as March. Yes, that was when Kobbie Mainoo decided he was going to play for the English national team after the Ghana Football Association persuaded him to ditch England to come and play for Ghana. But Kobbie Mainoo said no, he was going to stick with England, and since then he has been a shining star for the English national team. Kobbie Mainoo is just 19 years of age, and since the Euro started, Kobbie Mainoo has been a shining star and the key to unlocking England's midfield at the 2024 Euros. This was how Kobbie Mainoo has performed at the Euros. So in all the 6 matches that England has played in the lead up to the final of the 2024 Euros, Kobbie Mainoo has played 5 of those matches. He started the Euros in England's first game against Serbia, where he came on to play just 4 minutes of action as a substitute. Kobbie Mainoo went on to play the game against Slovenia and Slovakia, but he missed the game against Denmark, which was their second game in the group stages of the tournament. But after that, Kobbie Mainoo has played as a starter in all those matches left in the Euros. Kobbie Mainoo started the match against Slovenia and Slovakia. He went on to start for England in the game against Denmark and also started the game in the match against the Dutch, where England beat Netherlands by 2-1, and he played 90 minutes of action. In fact, he was on the pitch when Ole Watkins scored the winner for England. So this is how Kobbie Mainoo has performed for England at the 2024 Euros. As someone who started off as a bench warmer to becoming a regular starter for England, that tells you how far Kobbie Mainoo has come. For Kobbie Mainoo, both of his parents, that is his mother and father, are all Ghanaians, but he decided to play for the English national team. So that is how far Kobbie Mainoo has performed for England at the 2024 Euros. But let's look at another perspective to Kobbie Mainoo's performance at the Euros. Well, Kobbie Mainoo's key start at the Euros has seen him get 300 minutes played. He doesn't have a goal or assist, but he has one of the best passing accuracy in the game at the ongoing 2024 Euros. He has a 94.4% passing accuracy and has a top speed of 30.5 kilometers per hour. That is for Kobbie Mainoo. He also has a distance covered of 37.49, and so far Kobbie Mainoo has 1 yellow card and no red card. But for his other Ghanaian compatriots, that is Nico Williams, this is how his key stats is. So Nico Williams has played in 5 matches and has 404 minutes played at the Euros. He has 1 goal, 1 assist, and has a top speed of 35.8 kilometers per hour as one of the fastest players at the Euros. Well, Nico Williams has 8 total attempts at goal and has a passing accuracy of 89%. Nico Williams has covered 44.59 kilometers so far since the Euro started, and he doesn't have a yellow card, neither does he have a red card. But Nico Williams has won the man of the match. But Nico Williams has also won the man of the match award at the Euros, and that was in the game against Georgia, where he scored a goal and grabbed an assist. But Kobbie Mainoo, well, hopefully maybe tomorrow that is when he's going to win the man of the match award. But let's go and look at how the two countries have performed to reach the final of the 2024 Euros. Let's start off with Spain and how they started the 2024 Euros. So this is how Spain started the 2024 Euros. They started their first match against Croatia in Group B, and they defeated Croatia by 3-0. They ended up playing their second game against Italy, and they beat Italy by 1-0. In their third group match, they came up against Albania, which they won by 1-0. When Spain made it out of the group stages to the knockout phase, they met Georgia and defeated them by 4-1 in the round of 16 stage. They later met host country, that is Germany, and defeated Germany by 2-1. In the semi-final, Spain came up against France, and France scored the first goal, but Spain was able to score 2 goals to end up winning the match to set up their final clash against England. Now, let's go to how England reached the final of the 2024 Euros. So this is how England's journey at the 2024 Euros looks like. England was in Group C of the 2024 Euros. So take note, Spain was in Group B, England was in Group C. England started their 2024 Euros with their first match against Serbia, and they won that match by 1-0. They came up against Denmark, and that game ended in a stalemate 1-1 in their second match. In their third group match, England came up against Slovenia, and that also ended in a goalless draw, but that was enough for England to make it to the knockout phase of the 2024 Euros, where they were tied up against Slovakia, and England beat Slovakia by 2-1. And their quarterfinals match against Switzerland, well, it ended 1-1 in full regulation time, and the match proceeded to penalties, with England beating Switzerland by 5-3 at penalties. Well, in the semi-final clash between the Netherlands, well, England was able to beat Netherlands by 2-1 to reach the finals of the 2024 Euros. So that is how far the two countries have come at the 2024 Euros. Now, looking at how the two teams have performed in the lead up to the final, who do you think stands a chance of winning the 2024 Euros? But just in case you didn't know, if Kobbie Mainoo or Nico Williams end up winning the 2024 Euros, they will end up becoming the second player of Ghanaian descent to have won the Euros after Marcel Desailly did it with France. Yes, Marcel Desailly was the first player of Ghanaian descent to win the Euros with France, and should either, that is Kobbie Mainoo or Nico Williams, manage to win it tomorrow on Saturday, July 14th, they will end up becoming the second Ghanaian player of Ghanaian descent to have won the Euros. Well, share your thoughts in the comment section. I still want to know, who do you think will be winning the Euros? For me, my heart is saying England will win it, but my mind is saying that when you have players who play for Barcelona and players who play for Real Madrid, who know that when you get to the final, you have to win it, it means Spain has a big chance of winning the Euros. But I hate to say it, I want England to win. So these are my thoughts on the game between England versus Spain. I'll see you right after the match tomorrow. Please do subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.